Hi, welcome back to The Lady in the Window. Today we are making dried orange peel. Now, a lot of you will say, why would I want to dry orange peel? For lots of reasons. I love orange peel. I love it as an air freshener. I love it sprinkled on top of just about any baked good. I put citrus rind in a lot of my meat stews and sauces. You can use it. You can use it so many different ways. If you need ideas, just holler. I'll give you some. But the idea is that this is a fun activity to do with the kids, and something super easy. So what you're going to do is you're just going to get yourself some oranges, and whether you're making orange juice or fruit salad or just cutting them up for the kids, what you're going to do is you're actually going to save the rind. Now, I'm going to show you a couple different ways to do this. Um, what I like to do personally is that I like to take the orange and simply um, peel off the rind. And I actually leave a little bit of the pulp in there because I like the smell and it does dry out. Everybody has a different opinion about this. Um, Always cutting down and away from you, please, kids. If you're doing this at home, working on a flat surface with a good knife, and then that you can just put in a bowl and use later. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take these rinds that you've cut off, and you're going to simply slice them into about 1/8 inch strips. Now, those of you who should not be using a knife at home without parent supervision, please get your parents supervising or cutting for you. These are small pieces, so you don't want to have the knife slip and hurt you. So, if I just show you, basically they're just cut in little small strips. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that into a baking sheet, either with parchment paper or however you want to do it. Parchment paper means it won't stick. Um, there's lots of ways to do it. The other thing you can do is you can just take an orange and cut it in slices. And these slices will actually dry out and they become great potpourri. So I'm going to put those on my baking sheet as well. Two other ways you can do this that I just want to show you because everybody likes things a little different. One, you can take a carrot potato peeler and you can simply, peel the rind off. Now you're just getting the outside, you're not getting as much of the inside rind, and some people like that much better. So what you're going to end up with is pieces, just shreds from your orange peel, and you can put those on your baking sheet. And then the other way you can do it is to simply take an orange and create orange zest. Now, zest is those little tiny pieces, great on baked goods, great in stews and such. But if you're going to do this, you definitely want something to catch it below because trying to scrape it up is hard. But all you're going to do is you're going to use a very fine mesh. You can use the thicker one if you like it that way. And you're just going to zest your citrus. And you can do this with lime, you can do this with lemon, you can do this with grapefruit, you can do it with whatever you want. And what you end up with is this wonderful zest. And you collect that and then you can dry it as well. Now, once we have everything on our baking sheet, we are going to put it into the oven. Again, parchment is a great idea so it doesn't stick. If you don't know what parchment paper is, you can just go to the store near the foil and the saran wrap and you'll find it. We're going to put that in the oven at 200 degrees and we're going to let it go for about a half an hour until everything's dried up. It'll kind of curl up and get a little crispy, and that's good. We want that. If you do the orange slices like this, they'll sometimes turn color on you, and that's fine. But what you're going to do is you're going to just put it in that oven, cook it for 30 minutes at 200 degrees, then let it cool down, and then you can put everything in a glass jar, like a canning jar, or you can put it in a Ziploc. You can throw it, you can actually take these and just throw them into a Ziploc and throw them into the freezer. But I liked mine dried out. They tend to last longer. I put them on the shelf. I don't forget about them because they're right in front of me. So I put them with all my spices. Lots of different ways you can do this. Then experiment with them later. You can also drop these in water if you like citrus water. It just extends the life of the orange and gives you a little bit something fun to do with the kids. So let us see your final product, and I look forward to seeing you next time on The Lady in the Window. Ciao.